I saw the Chainsaw Man Reze arc movie, and that is one of the best movies I have seen all year. Right? It's easily second place out of the 4 movies I've seen this year. Like, you're not ready for my number 1 though. The music and the soundtrack of this movie is brilliant, right? And the animation has to be done by the devil because it is just outstanding. So if you're able to see this movie in theaters while it's still there, do it. It is worth the like $18 it costs to watch it. But anyways, I like the beginning of the movie. Power and shenanigans it's fun. It's enjoyable. It's not funny. It's enjoyable. But like but it kind of sucks because she disappears for like all of the movie once she's gone. And then Beam shows up. Beam's also good. He's very enjoyable. Yeah, but he also disappears up to the festival scene, which is, unique. And then you got like when the rain starts, when Reze and Denji first meet. It's wholesome. I like it a lot. Denji's still a fucking whack job, but that works in his favor. He's a Chainsaw Man. The slice of life stuff it's really enjoyable. I like it. I know people complain about it, but it's really nice. And then you get to the school scene, which was weird. When Reze is getting hunted down by the Typhoon Devil, bro. That, and then Denji's out here fantasizing, which, I'm gonna be honest, when Angel popped up, I was honestly confused. I thought Angel was a dude, and then Denji just goes, yeah, Angel's a dude. It's like, alright. But that did pull me out of the movie a bit. And then you got, once Typhoon actually catches Reze, and she does that weird scream, that also pulled me out of the movie. But then she takes the dude down and starts singing Russian, and then comes back. And then you get to the festival where the slice of life stuff just stops and it becomes more, shonen, as it is. And then Beam pulls up after Denji had gotten his tongue ripped out, which is saddening. My boy cannot catch a break. And then, Beam proceeds to get nuked, saves Denji whilst those other devil fighter guys try to do their job, but they are way out of their depth. Beam takes Denji to the devil fighter's place, where they get rescued by Aki. He is also the GOAT. And Angel can just burn in hell, bro. Fuck Angel. Then Ree shows up. She starts bombing people left and right, and then chases after the gang. Some car chase shenanigans also takes place, which leads to the second best scene in the entire movie, where the Violence Devil and Konebi change their plans, and if you've seen it, you'll realize why it's the second best scene in the movie. And then Denji actually wakes up after he lost a lot of blood, I guess. And then he revs up and is ready to fight. And then he says something along the lines of, "Why doesn't anyone love me for my heart? Everyone only wants Chainsaw Man's heart," which I've read ahead in the manga. It is factual, unfortunately. And then they actually start fighting, and Denji gets dog walked. He is very much not equipped for this fight. Reze puts him down like a dog, blows him up a couple times, and he is dead. Then Aki pulls up, chops her arm off, and then takes a bomb to the face, which leaves Beam and Angel to save him. He gets resurrected again, and the best scene in the movie, in my opinion, he rides Beam like a horse. He is a cowboy, and which leads to Beam and Denji tag teaming the Typhoon Devil, which just leaves Reze there, and she then bombs Beam, which made me very upset. I thought he died. He does not die here. Yeah, it's sad knowledge I have now. Denji and Reese's Puffs, they waffle for a little bit longer, and then she blows his arm off, and he utilizes his chainsaw abilities to the fullest. He just wraps them up and jumps in the ocean because she can't blow up. He is a very smart man. Sometimes. And then, Beam, the GOAT, pulls back up, saves him, drags him out of the ocean, and, Reze walks away. And then Denji, this man won't learn. It's sad, but it's wholesome. It says, "Meet me at the cafe shop," and then Reze disappears. And then, Denji sits at the cafe waiting. And then Reze could have got on the train, but she doesn't. She actually likes my boy. And then Makima pulls up. And then she starts talking about a farmhouse or like a field far away. I'm like, oh, she's gonna let Reze go as long as she doesn't come back. Makima, you bitch. And Angel, you are no better in this situation. You are no better. You are just as bad as Makima, you fucking dickhead. and that is Chainsaw Man Reze Poorly Explained. There is a post-credit scene that I didn't know about until I read the manga. I reread the manga for this video. Okay, that's a lie. I didn't reread it. I read it for the first time. Chapters, I think it's 32 to 55 or something like that. Oh my lord, man, it's so wholesome. And then I kept reading and it stopped being wholesome. I'm at chapter 87. Fujimoto, there is a special place for someone like you. It's called a mental institution. You should not be allowed out in public for what you have done. You should not. I was hopeful, and then you happened. You evil man. But anyways, it's still a really good movie, all things considered. It is peak, but it is nowhere near as peak is defined by The Hangover. The peakest bit of fiction to ever grace this planet. Anyways, have a good one, you filthy casuals. It's crazy to think that this video where I'm talking about one movie is longer than the one I did on the Avengers. That is insane.